A fast-developing young player has gotten the attention of the higher-ups in management. Prospects may not realize how closely they are being watched, and by other organizations as well as their own. A manager draws attention to a telling defensive stat.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Arkansas Travelers and the Midland Rockhounds. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Adrian Rocha, a lefty from Indiana, is on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Next will be the designated hitter, Brandon Griffin. Here's the first pitch to him. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Martini is after it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in to try it again, Brandon Griffin. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation to pull a string on that changeup. He knew that hitter was going to be super aggressive.
Colon, the runner at first with 2 gone. In the air out to left. Martini has a read on it, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1. Now batting, Brandon Griffin. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
Grounded to first. To his right, Schmidt, and he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the 9th. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Midland jumped ahead in the 7th inning. Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of Minor League Baseball. Roberto Velasquez, the Panamanian right-hander, will get the nod here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts. So
there's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So a 3-run shot to left center, number 17 for him on the season, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job.
Ready now, Brandon Griffin. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fly ball out toward left center field. Martini is in pursuit, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Now at the plate, Brandon Griffin. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Griffin.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Get down, get down, get down, get down.
Throw won't get him.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Brandon Griffin will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. First pitch coming. Here it is. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Cologne on at first. Nobody out. Skied into straightaway right. Sizemore is there. 1 out. So digging in now, Brandon Griffin, and their runners at the corners now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Swing and a liner into right center. That's going to be a base hit.
In to score is the runner from third, and that'll build the lead up to 3 here in the top of the 9th.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 2.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. The Travelers get the win despite 3 errors in the field. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Number 35, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there.
And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And they're not going to get him. It's a 2-out triple.
Man, the pitcher was this close to getting out of the inning and leaving that runner stranded, but the guy standing on third had other ideas, driving in the first run of the game.
Now at the plate, Guillermo Heredia trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Fly ball right down the line in left. Martini moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they pick up a run. Now to the plate, Brandon Griffin.
The designated hitter, Brandon Griffin.
First pitch on its way. This is pulled into right. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. And he is out at third, and that's a big mistake there leading off the inning.
To me, that was just way too big of a risk.
Into the box, Brandon Griffin. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And he bunched him up a bit as this is lined softly over first. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Well, with that base hit, Debro, he's 3/4 of the way to the cycle. The only one he needs now is the home run, and he should get another AB in this one.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. People are like to downplay the cycle a little bit. I'm a huge fan of it myself. If he can mix in this homer right here, not only hits for the cycle, but 4 knocks in the game.
And he'll step off. And they will tag him out between first and second. And whatever that was, it backfired. So striding forward now, Brandon Griffin. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And this one is gone. A home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 18 for him on the campaign as they move on top 4-0.
You know he was going to be swinging for the fences up there, and that's exactly what he did. Blasted that thing and put an exclamation point on a game that he'll never forget. Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
This evening's game comes to an end 5-4. The final tally.
The evaluation of minor league prospects is not only the business of team scouts. Sports agents do their homework as well. From the ranks of hundreds of minor league prospects, the next generation of MLB superstars will eventually emerge. Determining which prospects will be those superstars is big business. And getting in on the ground floor is smart business.
Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Texas League. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series. Jamie Wilson, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
First delivery to him on the way. Swinging a ball line softly down the line in right. Foul. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending.
High and deep to center field. Prescott racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Stepping into the box, Brandon Griffin. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Griffin.
Here comes the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Settling in now, Brandon Griffin.
Designated hitter, Brandon Griffin.
First pitch on its way. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Heredia gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Burris looking up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. 19th home run for him on the season, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Ready to take his hacks again, Brandon Griffin, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's line drive to center field. Prescott is right there, one down. The relay, and he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. So coming to the plate, Brandon Griffin, and he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes, and they have taken the lead. So it's a two-run shot to right center, and it's now 6-4.
And this is an all-familiar sight, something we've seen all season long. When they need a clutch hit or an offensive blast, he's their go-to guy, and this is just one example in a long line of many. He's fun to watch. Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. Derek Orlowski gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Kevin Simmons hammers down the save, his fourth of the season. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Arkansas Travelers and the Frisco Rough Riders. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Ernest Aponte will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Now at the plate, Gordon Beckham, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Runner goes. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Abreu moving to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. On to first, a double play. Striding in, Brandon Griffin. He reached on a single in his first try.
Brandon Griffin.
First pitch of the at-bat. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. 0-1, here it comes. Yanked on the ground down the line. Oh, what a play! On to first to complete the double play. Stepping up to the plate, Brandon Griffin.
Designated hitter, Brandon
Ready
Griffin.
to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Into the box now, Gordon Beckham. He was a ground-out victim last time up. The 1-2. Grounded to short. Backhanded. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 2 bases. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Griffin. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Frisco Rough Riders took the lead. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league. At the plate, Brandon Griffin. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Brandon Griffin.
First offering on its way. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Saito over to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Standing in, Brandon Griffin. Runner in scoring position with Sugan.
Griffin.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 21 for him on the season as they move on top 4-0.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see?
Coming to the plate now, Brandon Griffin comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching? Ready to take his hacks again, Brandon Griffin, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Hey, Matty, an interesting sequence in that last at-bat when he hit a home run. First pitch breaking ball when he hit that towering long drive home run. We'll see if they attack him more with fastballs in this at-bat.
Digging in, Brandon Griffin. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Griffin.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. Now the 0-1. Way in front of a great slider that time. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Travelers.
This prospect has become the object of a notable sports management company's attention. However impressive an agent's qualifications may be, the trading in of a long-time trusted mentor for a corporate wheeler-dealer can feel like a scary step. But a fledgling must leave the nest, for a big world awaits. A manager checks in with his ball club.
The game's future At the plate, Brandon Griffin. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games.
Brandon Griffin.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. And with that, here's a glance at the starting. Striding forward now is the DH, Brandon Griffin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 23 for him thus far as they move on top 4-0.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much.
Ready to take his hacks again, Brandon Griffin, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Behind 0-2 now. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Cheney has a beat on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half. Brandon Griffin will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit.
Here you go. Find the ball. Find the ball.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
And the runner's breaking for 3rd. Popped him up. Quinones calls for it. 2 down. Throw back to 2nd, and that's a double play. So a run on 2 hits. And tonight's comes to a conclusion. 6-1 the final. Arkansas led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Steve Ullman earns his 5th winner of the year. Number 52 records 4 outs on his way to the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special. Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip makes. Leading off the inning, Brandon Griffin, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
To first. Get it out. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping into the box, Brandon Griffin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Griffin.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit down the line at first. Black ranges to his left. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So stepping in, Brandon Griffin. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Moving under it, Cheney. He's got it one away. Stepping up now, Brandon Griffin, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Cox is under it. And that's the 3rd out. This one pretty well in the bag.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy, the order. They absolutely...
Minor League Baseball. In now, Brandon Griffin, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
Dan, they didn't come out offensively like gangbusters yesterday. They had a few runs, but today they're able to push one across early.
Boy, you always want to try to strike first. I think if you look at the stats, teams that score first win a big majority of the time, so they're off to a flying start in this one.
Oh, but he thought better of it as he aborted the steal attempt and headed back to first. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The 1-2. He'll try it again from first. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. A run on 2 hits. Striding in once again, Brandon Griffin. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. From the belt, the pitch. Well, he's waiting on the breaking ball there and sends it to deep right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Ready for another chance, Brandon Griffin. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Brandon Griffin.
Hard hit to first. Black is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Striding into the box, Brandon Griffin. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. The swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Gone!
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing.
Ready for another shot now, Brandon Griffin. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair.
You're grinding so hard at the plate right there, expecting something on the corners, and what happens? Change up, middle cut. Your eyes light up, but you're just not able to barrel it up.
But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in. This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. Guillermo, welcome to MLB. So striding in, Brandon Griffin. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game.
Griffin.
Pulled toward right center field. Cox has it in his tracks. And that's the first out of the inning.
All right. Here's how the visitors are lining up today. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Popped him up. Gale waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Brandon Griffin. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field and deep. Back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 25 for him on the year. As they take the lead, it's 2-1.
I think it's time to start pitching.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Brandon Griffin. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard liner to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And now the runner will score from third on the errant throw. Now at the plate, Brandon Griffin comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone as they add still another.
A 3-run deficit in the bottom of the 8th is tough for a visiting team to overcome. Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering.
A first conversation with a new representative can be exhilarating to a young player. A savvy agent will engender confidence in his client, confidence that he has a world of possibilities at his fingertips. But the measure of a good agent is how well he can turn these possibilities into actualities. And some such developments take time.